The rumors that swirled around the American East Coast city of Baltimore in 1895 were grossly inaccurate. The word on the street was that the Loan family business had shut. So Javed Loan, who at the time ran the business that made sails, window awnings, tents, flags and wagon covers, distributed a flyer to set the record straight. It said, "No, old man J.W. Loan has not gone out of business, however much some people may think so." Taking a jab at the source of the false rumor, probably a competitor, it added, "However much more some other people may say so." The family business was instead thriving back then, and is still in fine fettle today, now known as Loan Brothers. It's not a bad achievement for an enterprise that started by making ship sails in 1815, and over the next 202 years moved to its current focus on party tents, equipment and window awnings. With a Loan at the helm, the business has survived 6 generations of family ownership. The word survive can be appropriate for any such business, given the added burdens that working with relatives can bring, such as exactly which nephew should inherit the hot seat. In fact, only about 3% of family firms make it to the 4th generation and beyond, according to publication The Family Business Review. "I think we've had a lot of luck in many ways," says Brian Loan, 55, the firm's current president. "When one industry died down, we were able to add another one." Brian owes his vocation of 30 years to Joseph Loan, a sailmaker from Portsmouth, England, who took his trade to Baltimore in 1815. Joseph couldn't have picked a better place to establish himself in the U.S. Baltimore had a deep harbor that provided plenty of ships in need of fresh sails. And as the East Coast's most westerly harbor, it was also a launching point for many heading inland, hence the trade in wagon covers. As son took over from father and steam took over sailmaking was virtually gone by the start of the 20th century. But then awnings as a primary source of cooling during the stuffy Baltimore summers became all the rage. As air conditioning came in, shrinking the awnings division of the business in the lead up to the 1950s, tent making and tent rentals became the primary revenue stream. Fast forward to today, and the company has about 85 employees and a yearly income of about $5 million, £3.7 million. In addition to hiring out tents for everything from wedding receptions to conferences, it hires a host of other things required for a big bash, from tables and chairs, to wine glasses, plate sets and even a dance floor. "We are still always learning to improve on what we do and how we do it," says Brian, who initially went to college to study teaching. He studied teaching in order to gain insight into a different profession, as he knew he would have to enter the family business at some point. When he was about 24 and teaching in Spain, Brian got a call from his father Morgan, who announced he was thinking of selling the business. Within weeks, Brian came back and started work under his father. About 20 years ago, Morgan retired and Brian took over.